Welcome back. This is the Lord Aboga TV News Briefs. Now, very interesting here. We saw yesterday Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o declared that Ruto regime has taken Kenya back to Nyayo era. Those were governors complaining about how county funds are not remitted on time. And we saw Senate Majority Leader, that is Aaron Cheruiyot, went to his Twitter handle and he said the following: "It is quite hard being William Samoei Ruto ODM members, just like all their other colleagues in the National Assembly, are instant on retaining RMLF." I don't know what that means. Senators stood with COG, that is Commission of Governors, on this matter to the best of its abilities, albeit with minimum success. Then, out of blues, in classic political petism, the deputy party leader of ODM and governor of Kisumu, that is Senator Anyang' Nyong'o, emerges blaming the president. A very poor blackmail attempt. I don't understand. How is that blackmail? When Governor Nyong'o comes in to say that it is the government of William Samoei Ruto that has failed devolution. How is that blackmail? And instantly, Senator Sifuna had to answer Aaron Cheruiyot. Professor Nyong'o does not hold the position you claim he holds. 2. The ODM party leader Baba himself has repeatedly and consistently stated in public his position on RMLF, CDF and support of devolution. We are yet to hear from the UDA party leader on any of these matters. 3. Sifuna says, "I distinctly remember the minority leader in the National Assembly, Junet Mohammed, say they will follow Raila's guidance on RMLF. We are yet to hear from the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah Omwami. Where then do you get the balls to call out Prof?" That is so interesting. You see, these two parties are in government and they are supposed to sit down and agree what is supposed to be done. They are in broad-based government. They are not in opposition. Again, Aaron Cheruiyot, that is the majority leader at the Senate, claiming that it is blackmail from Governor Anyang' Nyong'o. That is so laughable. I thought broad-based means that they are all accommodated in government. They are not supposed to come out now starting exposing their lenience in public. They are supposed to sit down and agree among themselves on what to do and what not to be done. Very interesting there. But this union is a tough one. This is a very, very, very tough union. And I think it might have a very sad breakup. Again, here we see former IEBC CEO James Oswago. He came up with a very funny allegations on how elections are stolen. Now this is what Oswago had to say. There are 7 ways to rig an election. 1 is gerrymandering. 2 is ballot stuffing. 3 is ballot purchase. 4 is state violence. 5 is digital manipulation. 6 is the integrity of the electoral management body. 7 is the manipulation of the reports of election supervisors and monitors. You want an election where the election is perfect, you start with those. I think James Oswago was once convicted with some criminality when he was the IEBC Chief Executive Officer. I think he has mastered these arts and those dark secrets. That is James Oswago for you. Again, another interesting news coming up yesterday, that is Kapsaret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi was having an interview in some podcast and he had to give grievous allegations about Senator Cleophas Malala. Oscar Sudi told us that first they were giving Senator Cleophas Malala money to campaign for the Kakamega gubernatorial contest. But instead of Senator Cleophas Malala campaigning, he was using that money to build himself a home.
La kwanza, tulimsupport sana kwa gavana wetu wa Kakamega. Tukipatia Malala pesa, kumbe alikuwa anajenga nyumba.
Pesa?
Tukimsaidia kwa campaign, kumbe alikuwa anachukua pesa anajenga nyumba. Hakufanya campaign. Wakati tumeshindwa, baraza anaapishwa, Malala anafungua nyumba mpya. That's number one.
That is laughable. Again, Oscar Sudi made a very serious allegation that Senator Cleophas Malala won when he was the UDA Secretary General. He was withdrawing 5 million Kenya shillings every week from the UDA's account for his personal gains. That is serious.
SG na unaingia kwa cabinet. Enda kwa chama ya UDA. Alikuwa withdraw more than 5 million every week. Malala.
Again, Oscar Sudi says that they were seriously fighting, him and other friends of Cleophas Malala, they were seriously fighting for former Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala to be in cabinet as a cabinet secretary. But it was unfortunate that NIS was giving a bad report against Senator Cleophas Malala.
That's number one. Number two, Malala alikuwa anataka kuwa waziri. Tulipigania yeye sana marafiki yake akuwe waziri. Ripoti yake ikakuja mbaya sana ya NIS. Na maneno mingi ikashirikana.
That is Oscar Sudi giving those revelations according to Senator Cleophas Malala. And as it is always normal, Cleophas Malala has right to reply. We will be waiting for former Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala to give a right reply to what Kapsaret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi had to allege about him. I think that is up for this moment. For this and many more, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Lodaboga TV. Remember to press the notification button so that whenever we come up with this interesting content, YouTube will automatically notify you. That was my time. Goodbye.